Hey, hey everybody. Give me 1 second. I gotta, how do I minimize this? Okay. All right. Hey everybody. Let me shout out. Okay. Happy Wednesday. Ooh, excuse me. I have been in a Caribbean mood today. So I've been listening to soca music all day. You can't help but dance when you listen to soca music. It's just something that gets you up and moving. I want to say hello to my mom and to my dad and to my sister. Mom, I don't know if you're watching live, if you remembered. But yeah, I'm broadcasting on YouTube. Let me get to Instagram. All right. Ooh, y'all, I'm hot. All right. Okay, so I feel like, all right, now I need to move this so that I can see any comments that come up. All right. Okay, I think we're in a good space. Yes. Pardon me. I got the Whitney sweats, y'all. Don't mind me. Okay, so yes. So tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna have a quick show. I was digging and digging and digging. I only found one real story for us to talk about, but we will be going a little bit more in depth into copyrights. So don't worry, I'll be here to answer your questions. Our story tonight is about Tesla. So if you're interested in Tesla, you might want to tune in, or if you know anybody who's got stock in Tesla, you might want to tell them to tune in. I've been trying to plug this in and it don't want to work. Okay. That's fine. Okay. Hey, Sincere39. Happy Wednesday. Did I turn this on? Yes. All right. We're getting started in just 2 minutes. Dos minutos. That's like the extent of my Spanish, guys. Don't be mad at me. It's so hot. Let me see. Anything exciting happened today? I can't remember. Yes. Yeah. So tonight we're gonna do a pretty extensive review of what we've covered so far in copyrights. We're gonna do our story, and then we're gonna do Q&A today for the rest of the show. As long as you guys have questions, I'll be up here talking to y'all. Okay. YouTube friends, hey, feel free to ask a question in the comments. I just started broadcasting. Excuse me. I just started broadcasting on YouTube yesterday. So yeah, so please have a little bit of patience with me if I don't get to your comment immediately. But we're getting started in less than a minute. Sincere39, how are you? You got any fun plans for the weekend? What's going on with you? Yes. Did I hear of anything else today? Yes. Bum-ba-dum, bum-dum. Oh, you know what else we're going to talk about today? We're going to talk about the McDonald's meals. Hold on a second. Let me write this down so I remember. What? Why is there so much ink? McDonald's. Okay. So it's 8:05. Let's get started. All right. Pause this music. Let's go. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Welcome to NPL Legal Dish. This is my Monday through Wednesday live broadcast where I teach business concepts using pop culture and celebrity news. If this is your first time seeing my face or hearing my voice, and you're like, who is this lady on the internet? I'm Natalie Pierre-Lewis. I'm the host of the show, and I'm the owner and operator of NPL Consulting LLC, a business formation firm. What that means is I help people like yourself get your business paperwork together. So things like making sure that you have your articles of incorporation with the state so they know that you're doing business, making sure that you have your EIN numbers and DUNS numbers so you can pay taxes and start establishing business credit, making sure you have contracts for partners and clients so you don't get stuck holding the short end of the stick, brand protection strategies so people don't steal your business ideas, and training and hiring strategies so you don't get sued for discrimination. These are all of the things that I could help you do. If you're wondering why I'm qualified to help you do all of those things, very happy that you asked. I'm a licensed attorney, have been one for 15 years and counting. I actually just got my email today to renew my license, so it's about to be 16. And I specialize in business formation. I've had many the realms of the law, education, entrepreneurship, hospitality, and administrative support. I have a real passion for helping entrepreneurs and small business owners, achieve their business dreams. So if you are in the startup phase of your business and you're looking for some legal guidance because you don't know where to start, I'm the person that you want to talk to, okay? You need to do these foundational things for your business because they are how you get to do things like get a business credit card, get a business loan, apply for grants, get your products into big box stores. So having your paperwork in order is very, very important, okay? So that is what I do. If you want to get in contact with me so I can help you, I want you to go to linktr.ee/NPL Consulting Firm. That is the only link in my bio on Instagram. It's all over my page on Facebook. That is where you can book a free 15-minute consultation if you're a first-time client. It's also where you can download the free Biz Launch cheat sheet that will help you choose and start your dream business in 7 days or less at linktr.ee/NPL Consulting Firm. You can also subscribe to the YouTube channel and the podcast. So if you ever miss a live broadcast, you can catch up at your leisure. I've got like over 400 videos on YouTube at this point. And linktr.ee/NPL Consulting Firm, it's where you can get your show merch. A lot of you, you rock with me night after night. If you want to show people who you rocking with, grab your mug, grab your t-shirt. The t-shirts come in 3 colors, white, black, and navy blue. Grab your mug, great for tea, coffee, water, right? All that's at linktr.ee/NPL Consulting Firm. And last but not least, linktr.ee/NPL Consulting Firm is where you can find my digital products like my ebooks and video training. So these next couple of months, we're dealing with intellectual property, meaning trademarks, copyrights, and patents. Last month, we talked about trademarks. This month, we're talking about copyrights. So if you want, the full scoop on it, you want to go pick up the Protect Your Biz ebook bundle. It's only $29.97. You can get that at linktr.ee/NPL Consulting Firm. It is the very first button. Okay. So that is enough of me shilling my wares. We're going to go on into the show. But before we do that, Sincere39 asked me a question. Sincere39, you asked me if I ride motorcycles. Absolutely not, Sincere39. I had a guest at my birthday celebration who rode a motorcycle, and I thought it would be, a cute picture opportunity. And that is the only way you're catching me on a motorcycle. I like 4 walls and a roof around my body when there are wheels, okay? All right. But the reason why we are here on tonight for NPL Legal Dish, for anybody who is watching or rewatching and you don't know what this is about, or you just need a refresher, here is how the show works. I pull stories from the news, stories from blog sites, stories from, podcasts, anywhere I find ideas, stories from you guys. Y'all be sending me some sometimes. Y'all didn't send me any today, but that's okay. And I pull the ones that have lessons that we can learn as business owners, and we talk about them, okay? So this is a time for you to get involved. Don't be shy. Ask your questions. Give your comments as long as they're respectful. And what else? I am going to ask you to put things in the comment box, so be ready. Again, this is going to be a short show today, depending on you, because we only have one story. We're going to do an in-depth review of our copyright topic, and then we're going to jump into Q&A. So if you know any friends who have business questions, invite them on in so that we can, get this popping. All right? Okay. So the first thing, before we even go into our stories this evening, we are going to do our NPL Nugget. What is an NPL Nugget? An NPL Nugget is a quick business or legal concept that I teach to you in a couple of minutes. dealing with the topic that we're talking about for the month. So like I said, we're talking about copyrights this month, right? Because we have such a short show today, what I thought we would do is just do an in-depth review of everything that we have covered so far on copyrights. It's not much because we just started on Monday, but the best way to retain something is repetition, right? So copyrights, here's what we've been talking about so far this month. What is a copyright? A copyright, hello, Tanya Shalinaker. I think that's, wait, Tanya Shalina Cream. Okay. Yes. So a copyright, it is the legal right to use something that someone else has created. So when you hear artists sampling songs, or sampling other artists' songs, they have to have a copyright license. They have to get permission from that artist. We've had many stories about that, right? We've talked about Nicki Minaj being sued for copyright infringement by Tracy Chapman. There was a story that one of my colleagues put up the other day. How many of y'all remember the Thong Song by Cisco? If you remember the Thong Song by Cisco, write Cisco in the comments, right? Cisco, Thong Song was like one of the biggest songs of like the early 2000s. And there was one little part in the song where Cisco was like living La Vida Loca, right? And it sounded just like Ricky Martin's Living La Vida Loca. What's his name? Cisco never got the clearance, and Ricky Martin's people sued him, and he had to fork over a bunch of money because he did not have a copyright license to use that snippet from Ricky Martin's song, right? So a copyright gives you the legal right to use something, okay? Now, what can you copyright? We talked about this yesterday. There are several things that you can copyright. You can copyright music. Music just doesn't mean notes. It means recordings of your voice. Last night, we talked about Tessica Brown, who sued an artist for using her voice on a song. You can copyright writing. So if you're a poet, a writer, a journalist, a blogger, and sometimes even your Instagram posts can be copyrighted. If you are a visual artist, if you make sculptures, paintings, mixed media, any type of art that somebody can see, that can be copyrighted. If you choreograph dances, there's actually a big movement in choreographing dances. If it is performed by professionals in front of an audience and recorded, it can be copyrighted. If you write computer software, that can be copyrighted. If you are an architect, any buildings that were designed after 1990, those designs can be copyrighted. And boat hulls, for some reason, can be copyrighted. I guess it's a part of architecture, all right? So that's what you can copyright. Hello, I am Taquita Sims. Taquita Sims. What can't you copyright? We talked about this again last night. You cannot copyright recipes. You cannot copyright. Oh, shoot. I did not even realize I was not up on Facebook. Wow. Okay. Hey, Facebook, I'm so sorry. We're jumping in the middle. I thought I pressed the start button and I didn't. Okay. But we're just doing a review of our NPL nuggets for copyrights. You know, if you've been watching the show the last couple of days, you didn't miss much. All right. So what you cannot copyright recipes. You cannot copyright clothing designs. That's why you always see, the cheap versions of expensive dresses, Fashion Nova. You cannot copyright jokes. That is why many comedians, they'll tell you a long story rather than a quick joke with a punchline. And you cannot copyright found items. So if you found, someone's diary from 200 years ago and they want to turn it into a book and a movie, but it's not your ancestor, you cannot copyright that. It's not yours. All right. Okay. And the new bit of information I want to give you on copyrights today is that if you, the symbol that you need to use for copyrights. Now, I've told you guys, in order to be able to sue for copyright infringement, you need a legal copyright. That is absolutely true. However, when you create something, there are some inherent copyrights that you have, right? So whenever you create something, if you write like whenever you see someone's painting and you'll see their signature on it and it'll have a C with a circle and the year, that is the symbol that you use to show people that this is something that was created by someone and I own the rights to it. So if you write a book or a poem, or you create a painting, or you choreograph a dance, or you write a song, and you want to, preserve, at least show people that it's yours, what you can do a lot of times is just put that symbol, the C in the circle, and the year that you made it. And that is kind of just a little a reminder that you created this. Now, this does not give you any legal rights. If you ever feel like you're going to have to sue for copyright infringement, you need to get yourself a legally registered copyright with the Copyright Office. Now, this is a process that's pretty easy. You can do it online. It's only about $65. But if you are going, if you are not if you are not ready to officially copyright your work yet, at the very least, make sure that you put the copyright symbol and the year that you created it with your name. Okay. All right. So that is our NPL nugget of the evening. Like I said, we have a short show tonight. I only found one story, y'all. I was looking and looking and looking. So after this story, we're going to go into Q&A. So however long the show goes, that depends on you and the questions that you have. All right. Because I don't want to keep you here longer than you want to be. All right. And it's hot outside. All right. First and only story of the evening. If you have heard of Tesla, please give me a car emoji. If you have heard of Tesla, the Tesla car by Elon Musk, please give me a car emoji. If you have heard of the Tesla. Doesn't mean that you've touched it, doesn't mean that you've ridden in it, but if you've heard of the Tesla, give me a car emoji. I'm hot. Thank you, Sincere39. Now, has anybody watching ridden in a Tesla? Either, you've been behind the wheel or you have been a passenger in a Tesla. If you have, just give me a yes or a no in the comments. I have had the opportunity to sit in a Tesla twice. Once with my sister, I was at home and the mall had a Tesla store and you could go and basically just sit in a Tesla. So we did that. And then the second time I was in a Tesla, I was in Orlando and I ordered an Uber and my Uber driver was driving a Tesla. So I was like, why are you driving a Tesla if you doing why are you doing Uber if you can get a Tesla? But whatever, right? So Teslas, they're these electric cars. They're supposed to be the new wave. They're pretty expensive. But they're the new hot fire car, right? And with a Tesla, you have to charge the car, right? So there are these charging stations that you can find. And the people at Tesla, including Elon Musk, they had an idea. They were like, yo, what if we took these charging stations and we turned them basically into convenience spots where people could pick up some food? So apparently Tesla is, making good on that suggestion. They have filed a trademark for Tesla under restaurant services for pop-up restaurants, self-service restaurants, and takeout. As a matter of fact, Tesla actually has a lounge at a supercharger station in Kettleman County, California. Hi, Tynika. Do I have anybody here who is in California right now? Is anywhere near Kettleman City? But yeah, Tesla is about to be out here with some restaurants at their charging stations. Now, whether or not you're interested in getting a Tesla or, charging your electric car at their charging stations, would you be interested in, getting some food from a Tesla restaurant? How many of you would be interested in getting some food from a Tesla-backed restaurant? Sincere39 said they are doing too much. Tynika gave me the surprised face. Hey, doll. So Sincere39, you're not here for it. Why do you say they're doing too much? Because they kind of feel like it's just like a natural extension of, their services. Tynika, I'd like to know what you think. Do you think that, would you be interested in a Tesla-backed restaurant, a restaurant that was run by the Tesla company? And who else was on here? Taquito, you still here? Let me know what y'all think, y'all. Let me know what you think of the Tesla restaurant idea. I think I would just go once just to see what it's about, but I'm not, again, I also don't have an electric car, so I don't have any reason to go out there. Hope high quality, not 7-Eleven. Girl, I love me a 7-Eleven. What you talking about? All right, but yeah, good luck to Tesla. Apparently, they're going to be having some convenience stores or restaurants out here. Since 39 said it would probably would be something I don't eat. Well, from what I've been reading in the article, it's going to be like to-go stuff, so probably like yogurt, and juices and very easy things. I don't think it's going to be somewhere, where a waiter is taking your order. All right. Okay. I made a mistake. I did have one more thing that I wanted to talk about before we go into our Q&A for this evening. Okay. Hey, Nessie. Ooh, Nessie Time. You came in just the right time, girl. Nessie Time. Are you anywhere near Kettleman City, California? Do you know where that is? Guys, Nessie Time, she's located in California. She's actually the one who helped me design these t-shirts and the mug. If you're ever looking for a graphic designer, go check her out. She's awesome. She's so professional. But Nessie Time, are you anywhere near Kettleman City, California? We've just been talking about Tesla. Apparently Tesla has filed a trademark for Tesla in the restaurant industry. And they're planning on coming out with like convenience stores or little restaurants where you can pick up some food. Tanika said the ones here in Orlando are not so great. Wawa I went to a Wawa for the first time like a couple months ago. Wawa is tight. I like it. All right. All right. But yeah, Nessie Time, if you are anywhere near Kettleman City in California, if you drive by there is a Tesla supercharger station, but they also have a lounge where you can get like food or whatever. Stop by there. Let me know what it's like. Okay. All right. Moving on to our second and final story for the evening. And then we're going to move into Q&A. All right. How many of y'all have seen these McDonald's commercials coming out? How many of y'all have seen that McDonald's commercial with that K-pop group BTS? If you have seen 270, okay, well, okay, yeah, that's a little bit far. How many of you guys have seen the McDonald's commercial with the K-pop group BTS? You have not? Okay. Well, I've been seeing it. Y'all know K-pop, it's Korean pop. One of my friends' children is totally obsessed with it, which is why I kind of, know a little bit about it. But one of the biggest K-pop groups is this boy band called BTS. And recently I've been seeing a lot of commercials because they have a collaboration with McDonald's for a BTS meal. And I've been seeing this a lot. McDonald's has been doing a lot of, you don't watch much TV? Okay. Well, I don't have TV. I watch Roku and, the streaming stuff. But McDonald's has been doing a lot of collaborations. They had a collaboration with Travis Scott. They had one with BTS. I forget. They had one with a few other people. But McDonald's has been putting out these meals that are, with these celebrity, I guess, endorsed meals. I don't either. But hey, but these meals have been selling like hotcakes. Now, the thing is, these meals aren't anything super special. It's just maybe how the things are put together, right? It's not like they put some special recipe. It's just what that celebrity might like to eat at McDonald's. Why do you think these collaboration meals are so popular? Why do you think these collaboration meals at McDonald's are so popular? Like when they had the Travis Scott one, people were stealing posters off of the McDonald's restaurants of Travis Scott. Why do you think McDonald's is spending all this money to do these collaborations with these celebrities for their meals? Because they're not making new food. It's the same McDonald's stuff. What is the strategy in using these celebrities? Why you give me those emojis, Sincere 39? Why you give me those emojis? Oh, y'all, I'm hot. Sorry, y'all. Why do you think McDonald's is, doing all of these collaborations? I'm gonna give y'all like 5 more seconds, and then I'm gonna tell you why. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sincere 39 said, I don't understand the obsession. The thing is, people like name recognition. When we see someone that we like endorsing a product, we are more likely to purchase it. This is just like I said when we were talking about makeup yesterday with Harry Styles, and we brought up Rihanna. Rihanna, Fenty Beauty, don't get me wrong, it is a quality product, but Fenty Beauty is not, the most it's not the best makeup line out there, but it is endorsed by one of the biggest stars in the world, and she caters to her market, and people love Rihanna, right? Nessie Time said marketing trying to become a luxury brand. I don't know if it's necessarily trying to become a luxury brand, Nessie Time. I think they just want that recognition. They want people to connect with the food, because McDonald's has kind of, been falling down in the charts in terms of people's choices for food, right? So they've got to find a way to bring people back in. And the best way to do that, if your favorite celebrity is, endorsing McDonald's, then chances are you might go check it out and go get the meal that they eat. So this is why, copyrights and trademarks, this is intellectual property, especially when you're a celebrity. Your face, your name, that cachet that you have with your fan base, that is important. That brings you a lot of money. So and it brings money to these brands that are collaborating with you. That's why you have brands like Coach that have Megan Thee Stallion as their celebrity endorser. Any of these brands that you see with celebrities endorsing, it's because they know that they have a large fan base, and that fan base is going to be interested in what their favorite celebrity is doing or using or talking about, right? So but yeah, I just wanted to bring that up because this is a very active example of why intellectual property is important and why it's important to protect your name out in these business streets. Okay. Whew. Okay. So, all right. So those were the stories that I had for you today. Like I said, I looked all afternoon. I could not find anything past those two things. I literally just came up with the McDonald's one like 2 minutes before I got actually Sincere 39's on me, like while I was on air. But what I wanted to do was provide this time for you guys for Q&A. If you have questions, we have been talking about the different aspects of business formation since, in a very sequential process since the top of the year. We've talked about business entities. We've talked about EIN numbers. We've talked about DUNS numbers. We talked about contracts. We've talked about trademarks. And now we're in copyrights, right? So this is the time to ask me your questions about that. If you have questions about the stories that we've covered this week we talked about this week we talked about this British clothing company that trademarked the word Yoruba. We talked about the Outer Banks series. We talked about Nike versus Puma. We talked about In-N-Out Burger suing Country Burger. We talked about Tessica Brown sending copyright infringement suits. We also talked about Juice WRLD being sued posthumously for copyright infringement. Harry Styles and his perfume and cosmetics line that he's coming out with. 18th Street Lounge, being upset at another establishment using the word lounge in their name. And today we talked about Tesla, the Tesla restaurant franchise, and, McDonald's collaborating with these brands. So if you have questions about any of these stories that we covered, now is the time to ask. If you have questions about copyrights, now is the time to ask. I am here for you, okay? So I'm going to give you guys about 2 minutes to get your questions into the comment box. In the meantime, I am going to start the rollout into closing out the show. Sorry it's so short today. I could not find any more stories. 76 Green, what happened to you, girl? You're supposed to be on a writing team. You left me hanging today. I'm just kidding, hon. Okay? But yes, But I want to thank you guys for hanging out with me tonight. We will be back on Monday with more stories. Take care of yourselves this weekend. Make sure that you are booking your one-on-ones with me. Go to linktr.ee/NPL Consulting Firm. Pick up the Protect Your Biz ebook bundle so you can learn about trademarks and copyrights and patents, at your leisure. It's okay. What else did I want to tell you? Yes, get your shirts, get your mugs. Make sure you are subscribed to the YouTube channel. Y'all, I'm trying to get to this YouTube money. Help me out. All right. But this is where I'm going to leave you. If you guys don't have any questions, does anybody else find me choppy on Instagram? Please let me know, because it might be Instagram, because it doesn't seem to happen on any of the other platforms. But yeah, this is where I'm going to leave you. We will reconvene on Monday. 76 Grimke is going to be back on the job. She about to get fired. the job that she don't get paid for. Yeah, you did tell me that yesterday. Okay. Okay. Well, all right. Nessie Time, I am choppy, or you can hear me. Let me know, because I might have to switch devices, I guess, for Instagram, maybe. Okay. Yeah, you did, girl. You did. I'm going to have to put this in your evaluation. All right. So this is where I'm going to leave y'all. Have a wonderful evening. Take care of yourselves, and good night. Thank you, Sincere 39. All right. Thank you guys for letting me know. Bye.